Not live, but hey. I got my people with me. What's poppin', Miss Monique? Mo in the building. Miss Mo.
Hey.
Say so. Hey. I got my people, man. Mo. Yeah. Hey. Listen, man, when we turn up, we turn up.
Bitch, like I really don't leave the house
Without the gun.
You gotta stand us where you from. If you take it where you from, I don't trust no man but much you breathing
Up under the sun.
You can never leave a storm. But he hot, he on the run. Got a nigga from South Memphis just went on the pocket run. Been like 70 in the bed, low key look like a soccer mom. It's just me and twin, burning in their pen. You don't like me, I don't like me, nigga. Get off my spin, nigga. Ain't no hanging out with.
Say, I had to start off with something to make people bob their head this evening. You know what I'm saying? I wanted Miss Mo to understand that if we turn, we're gonna be turned. Okay. Ain't no halfway. We're going all the way this evening, man. We got a story. We got something to talk about this evening. And I like the fact that she's here looking gorgeous for y'all. It ain't for me. Don't think it's for me.
It was for me.
She didn't do it. Who was it for?
It's for me.
That's Cap.
That is my Cap.
Cap and gown. Cap and gown.
Okay.
Why do women always, you know, that's a good way to start this. Why do you tell me, because I'm not a woman. Mm-hmm. Why do women say I did this for me? I didn't do this for attention, but then they post it on every social media platform they got. If it was for you, it'd have stayed in the camera roll.
Some stuff do stay in the camera roll, but
what? Let me see what stayed in the camera roll. Ah, now we moving on. Like I said, everything they post ain't for them.
First of all, it is though. Like, if you look good, why not put out there that you look good?
You think
it's still for you.
You think the people that cross your path already know that? They feel how they feel, whether they think you look good or they don't.
Exactly.
Right? So when you post and you say, I didn't do this for the men. Yes, the fuck you did. To some degree, at least.
I mean, it helps.
Well, I'm going to say this. To some degree.
Exactly.
Because there's good attention and bad attention. Right? So you are doing it for the men you trying to attract. Am I wrong in saying that? Help me, help you, help us.
No, that's
help me. Help you, help us. Am I wrong in saying that?
No.
So, ladies, stop trying to lie to me. I know what's going on. You doing that shit because you want that guy or that girl, whatever y'all like out here today. Because I know y'all be lying to yourselves and switching gay as soon as y'all get high or drunk. Y'all gay. And then as soon as you sober, you loved it. So go to hell. You don't know who you are. You'll figure it out soon. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We here on the Jermaine Hall Show. We about to talk heavy with Miss Monique. It's manicured. What the fuck did I call it? Manicured resilience. Do you like that?
That's nice.
I got another topic. Okay. I also called it the majestic Monique. Which one do you like? Because I call it whichever one you want to call it. I still got time.
I mean, it's just something about resilience.
You like the resilience? Manicured resilience. Because for me, I feel like you bounce back. Everybody still got a ways to go.
I'm a Taurus, baby. Of course I bounce back.
You a Taurus? I don't know what that means because I don't know science. So, does that mean you crazy? I don't. What a Taurus?
I'm an Earth sign, so.
Earth sign mean what? Because I know Aries is mean as fuck.
You had an Aries, you was dating Aries.
Man, that motherfucker crazy.
What are you?
She wasn't crazy.
What are you?
I'm an Aquarius. What that mean? Tell me what.
Yeah, cool. Y'all.
Wait, tell me what that mean. I don't know signs. I don't know what they
Well, I would need to read it.
Don't read it.
Don't read it.
Tell me what you think
that's
about
not
it.
what we're here for, though.
No, we starting the pod. We just ain't got into the pod. This is the relaxation I ain't officially introduced the pod yet. We just kicking it. So
Yeah,
what?
but like, if
do-
you know, you know.
No, not if you know, you know. Tell Jermaine on this beautiful evening what comes to mind when you think about a man. Because I think there's a difference between the male and the female.
It is a difference.
Correct. Okay, when you think about the male and female, well, male just because I'm a male. What does that mean?
So when I think about male Aquarius, I think about
I got a lot of backlash for asking this question online already, so I'm waiting.
no,
Oh shit, they hate us.
no,
Man, no women talk
no
shit.
Aquarius is.
And then said I was the exception in this for the women that knew me. They was like,
I think
you're
you're a healed Aquarius. Yeah, like I don't know.
ain't everybody going through something to be healed from though?
Yes, but
That's why I don't believe in
but
signs.
they take the time to actually do the work.
That's why I don't believe in signs, because I believe humans go through phases and evolve.
Okay, that's understandable.
I read the broad aspect of all the signs one time.
Mhm.
I had been through literally every one of them. And I
You
said,
felt like that was a phase, like so they're phases.
yes, they're so broad, everybody can go through it if you live long enough or if you go through enough. So for me, I was like, this shit's so fake because I've literally been through everything they're listing.
No, because like I
every
can
sign.
see that.
Yeah. So wisdom comes through living in time.
Right.
So if you've only been in one relationship versus a person that's been married for 27 years, of course they got more stories to tell you about a relationship than you jumping in your first one. You know what I'm saying? So I was reading the shit and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's me at 17. Damn, that's me at 22. Damn, that's me at 21 though. That's me at 18. That's me at 30. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, hold on. All of them can't be me if they separating us by size.
You was really ciphering through that.
No, I was using my brain. I'm not just gonna let you tell me who I am and I look in the mirror all the time.
But I don't feel like it's them telling you who you are. It's a broad, very broad description of at the time you were born.
But think about how they selling it.
Oh, they selling it.
They selling it as if this is how your life is gonna go. And look at how
some people really do like.
No, they do the stars and
Yeah.
stars and all of that shit, right?
Yeah, and
my point is, if you're selling something, you got to go hard in making them believe it.
Yeah.
Right? For me, you can't sell me that because I'm read all of it. And I now know exactly what you said. It's so broad, I can't believe in it. Because I can go out in the street and yell broad ass shit, and 1,000 people say me too. But the reason they saying me too is who the fuck ain't ate white bread? You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
You see my point? That's so fucking broad. I can get a multi-millions of people that say I done ate white bread or
but
wheat.
there is a lot more to it. However, I don't dig that
You don't dig that.
I don't dig that deep into astrology. I definitely just
Okay.
like
Astrology is something
it's something.
My beliefs told me to leave that shit alone. So I left it alone.
Right, because you're such a realist. You know.
I'm a what?
A realist.
I am a realist. Yeah, I am. If your coochie stink, ladies, I'm gonna tell you.
What is that to say?
I'm a realist.
But why would you tell her that? Like, how would you tell her?
Have I done it? Because I've done it.
Okay, how have you done it?
Baby, you need to go to the doctor. It ain't me, it's you. But here's the truth of it. The truth of the matter is, I already knew they had a partner, so I helped women cheat for a long time. We was talking off camera, and I asked you the vague question of, do you help people cheat? Have you ever done that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the truth of it is, I spent a lifetime of being afraid of relationships because women showed me how sneaky they can be. Right? So once I learned the game of how sneaky they can be, it terrified me to want my own woman. Because I'm like, damn, that's pretty fucking good. I'd never figured that out. I'd never figured that out. That was amazing.
Shit is so crazy. Oh my god.
But I'm watching them do it. And
because you know it happens.
Yeah, it does.
Players fuck up too.
And they do. It wasn't that they was fucking up. They were so into me. They was willing to show me how they cheat. right? My point in saying all of that was how it happened to me telling the girl the coochie stank was I already understood pH balance because I worked in the medical field. So I know if you fucking two different dudes,
It's off.
both of them wearing condoms is still off because they might not even be using the same brand. You know what I'm saying? Just anything introduced into your body can throw your shit. Deodorant can throw your shit off. Clothes, what you wash your clothes in can throw your shit off.
But a
Right?
lot of people ain't educated and they don't care to be.
Again, I had informed decisions to make. Right? So I wasn't so quick to just say, yo, coochie stank.
Right.
I was quick to look around and observe what's going on.
Right.
Okay, this is a clean chick. Her house stay clean, she stay clean, but this got a tar smell. Okay, buddy leaving it in. So I had those conversations. I'm like, he nutted you? You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah. We was open because I'm the nigga she don't owe nothing to.
Right.
But the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because I met you and you told me you married. I met you and you told me you got a boyfriend. I met you and you told me he lived with me. And I said, don't lie because I'm trying to stay out the way.
Right.
If you're going to fuck with me, tell me the truth. Oh, I fuck with you. Damn, you ain't trying to fuck my situation up. No. And I don't want to be in a relationship. So tell me what you got going on. Man, 100%. I'm talking about
a business standard. We love this.
Never crossed it. If you was married, if you had a man, you can't have sex with me good enough. You can't talk to me long enough on the phone. You can't sweet talk to me. Girl, I said I don't want to be there. So go find you somebody else to play your games because a lot of women try to promote you. They try to get their man out of there to put you in that position. No, thank you. Men do it too. I ain't gonna just leave it on it. But we talking about women right now. Right? So how I got to the telling the girl a coochie stank the first time, I think I was about 21. Ooh. And man.
Was she cute?
I wasn't even 21. I only fuck with man. Fine. I done fucked a few ducks.
I'm about to say
a couple. Maybe on one hand.
Okay. Because I feel like all dudes at least got that one hand.
No, my taste is good. And Disney. I'm telling you, niggas don't stay mad at me because the bitches be ugly. Niggas do not like me because the girl be ugly. They don't. If you think about it, nobody talks about what they don't care about.
True.
So if I'm the most sought after nigga that they hate, guess what? It's because I'm next to a woman they absolutely want. It's two things niggas that came at me for. Only two things. Women, money. They don't like how I'm getting it, and they don't like how I'm getting her. You see what I'm saying? And they could have more money than me. They just don't like how I'm spending mine wisely.
They be like,
you see what I'm saying?
It's though, for me, why her not me mentality that women have towards me. Like,
so you get hated on too. Now you got to speak now. We can't come here and whisper. I know this is an intimate environment.
No, it's not that.
No, it's an intimate environment because we don't have a crowd of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My thing is, you can't whisper to people want to hear what you got to say. I want them to know that you meant what you said when you said what you said. In this bitch. Welcome to the Jermaine Hall Show, man.
Can I get some water?
We lit. Absolutely. Right. So we'll be right back after we get this little water. I'll cut shit out. But anyway, that's what I want to talk to you about now. No, I gotta wrap up that point. That's what I gotta do. I gotta wrap up that point. So me telling her coochie stank, I just told her, listen, man, you can't be having sex with both of us and then expect me to enjoy it.
Knowing
he leaving it in.
Yeah.
Sperm, 3 days to even break down.
I tell people that.
It take 3 days. So you gotta pull out of there, let her swallow it, catch it in her hand, whatever she gotta do. But when you leave it in, it's gonna smell like something. And it ain't her, it's the semen. You know what I'm saying? So nah, she didn't want to believe me because she was uneducated. Called me a bitch ass nigga. I never talked to her again. That's how that went. Even though I was telling the truth. And to this day, I bet if she watched me now, she like that nigga telling the truth. I didn't know then. We was young though.
Crazy.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
still, I knew young.
Hmm?
I knew that, like being young, that demon throw your pH balance off and all that stuff.
Everybody come from a different background. She may have not had the guidance. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't come from the same type of guidance. Everybody don't have the same type of exposure to leadership. Good leadership.
You
So
talking to somebody who didn't.
we're gonna get into that. My point is that may be an area where she literally had no clue. So I don't point the finger. I'm not so quick to point the finger.
Yeah.
I be trying to get to the root of the problem. So when I offer you the solution and you reject me, it's not where you came from no more with me. Now it's about what you're willing to learn. So if you're not willing to learn nothing from me, I get out your way.
Do you think that delivery played a part?
Delivery was very easy because I took her to Ruth Chris. And we had a beautiful meal and we was dressed nice and the lighting was low. I was romancing her.
You romanced her and told her coochie stink?
Absolutely not. I had a very different line of words, which was, baby, the smell is not like this steak. Nah, I really just told her, hey, listen, you can't let him leave it in and then expect my nose to agree with it. And she laughed and was like, no, seriously, I'm not, no, seriously. And she did just what you just did. Wasn't it funny?
Because that's a defense mechanism too, but
No, even if
that
it is,
is hilarious.
she laughed as hard as you're laughing. And we're talking about her. She bust out laughing and was like, quit fucking with me. And I already knew she was a little embarrassed. So guess what I did? I did the thing that most men don't know to do. I grabbed her hand to comfort her. I said, baby, I'm not trying to embarrass you. That's not what we do. It's not what we do.
Oh my God,
I
this
said,
made
that's
my
not-
heart race because I would have been like, are you
Yeah.
fucking serious?
I grabbed her hand. I said, baby, I ain't trying to embarrass you.
Yeah.
That's not what we doing. And you know, can't nobody hear us. We back here by ourselves. And she calmed down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Because then after that, it's straight rage. Like,
No. After that, she started to understand I'm being serious and I'm concerned. And so then she really started to talk to me like, damn, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like you, so I got to stop fucking him. No, I'm telling you, I think maybe you need to go do that. Maybe you need to go do that, figure that out. I'm gonna step back. You know, she's like, so you brought me to this nice dinner to leave me alone. I said, no, I brought you to this nice dinner to tell you I want to enjoy what we creeping and doing and not have to smell fish because I'm allergic and I don't want to smell it.
like real life flirt.
Because if my dick was too little, you'll be upset too. Or if my strokes was off, you'll be upset too. So I'm allowed to tell you I'm not having a good time.
Yeah, I hear men say that a lot.
And then
If it was you, y'all be quick to tell us.
you do.
I wouldn't say quick.
Okay, let's use very fast. Let's use very fast. You like very fast better than quick? Because it's all true. It's all true. Because you don't bullshit. Y'all tell us as soon as we're inadequate every time. It's no joke about it. And if it's delayed, it's because that nigga crazy as fuck and you trying to figure out a way to tell him. That's the only reason it's delayed. Any other way, you done already told every homegirl you got.
No.
Months before he knew if he crazy.
Months is crazy, but yeah.
Years then. Some people play the year game, the long game.
Yeah, that's
You're not that person? All right. So little dicks, you experience one? Yeah. Are you gonna speak? Remember, I said this is an audio
yes.
broadcast.
I have
So
experienced
they have
one,
to hear you.
and
How did that go?
it didn't go far.
And that
fine.
That ain't even a subject tonight. We just having some fun first. We just having some fun first. I don't know nothing about this young lady, but we're gonna have some fun first. The little small PP. How you tell him? I told her coochie was fishy. How you tell him? Did you tell him?
I didn't tell him.
See how they play us, fellas? See how they keep that shit to themselves?
I was just like, we could go kick it. Like,
Hold on. Y'all had sex how many times before you played them?
once.
So y'all did it once and then you started to slowly ghost them? Y'all listening? Fellas, are y'all listening? When y'all ain't getting that text back after y'all thought y'all made sweet love, it was too little. She wanted something bigger. Now,
But I just feel like if you know that you're lacking down here,
now let me ask you something.
or
We don't know that we lacking down there because every woman likes something different. So we can't
True.
know. We can't know.
but
If
y'all be watching porn and stuff.
who is y'all? But I get it. Y'all got it. Porn ain't got shit to
But
do
still,
with.
like, do men not compare?
Ma'am, first of all, we could never compare to porn because they use so many different things that are not natural.
No, but still.
First of all, they take
but
pills.
still,
They take pills to come more.
men be like,
They take shots
no.
to stay hard longer. Those are cut
But
scenes.
they still be like,
Those
comparing.
they are cut scenes. A nigga could have nutted in 30 seconds. We'll never know because it was cut to a 1 hour movie. Second thing is they take shots to the dick to make it this big when in real life it might be this big. You see what I'm saying? So if you compare me to a porn nigga,
No,
fucked up.
I'm comparing you to a porn nigga for one.
Okay.
For two, I just said that people compare. So
People do compare.
I use porn as an example.
Now, if we gonna use
because
porn,
that's like very easy to see and like you
so
know
because
women use their bodies like, oh, I want that BBL, I want you know, her body looks really good naked shit. Like a lot of that. So that's what I mean by that.
If we're gonna use porn, the worst thing you could bring up is porn when it comes to men because women are worse. We don't have as many toys as y'all got. Y'all desensitize y'all bodies using toys and then expect us to live up to what that toy did. I can't live up to what the rolls do to you. I can't.
I don't have
my tongue.
I never had it.
Okay, being that you've never had one, you can't speak to it. Mm-hmm. But any toy, my human body can't keep up with what a toy does to the sensation of your body, right? So when you finally get with a man and he's doing the best he can, and it might be good for as long as it's good.
He can.
No, the reason I say the best he can because everybody's stamina, technique, all of that shit is different, right? Yeah. Chemistry is different. So it might be great to you for, let's just go for 35 minutes, right? But you're used to that toy going as many times and as long as you want. You done tricked your mind into believing every encounter is supposed to be there, right? So now when you get with a dude, he up there doing what most women would say, Jesus, that ain't got a toy. But you got toys on toys on toys. Maybe it's just 3. Them motherfuckers is making you forget that we human as men. So now you go back to the toy drawer after he leave every time. So now every time he come, you disgusted. You mad he's showing up now, even though you like him. Fuck.
I purposely don't use toys for that purpose.
You a smart woman. It's a lot of women that I ain't failed to. They go through long droughts. Men, they got the fleshlight, shit like that and all that. I encourage y'all niggas to never buy that shit. Don't buy it because my partner bought one.
I'm just not that freaky like that to just want to be like playing with myself with toys like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is where the cap and gown come in.
It's not like with my partner, but by myself just doing that.
Don't y'all listen to this cap. That's a pretty smile, but don't y'all listen to this cap. This is cap and gown. Here's why.
Okay.
I'm not that freaky was the first lie. The reason why that's the first lie, you couldn't even speak to the topic if you ain't have shit on your mind or things that you've been through, right or wrong.
Right.
She just agreed that that was cap and gown. So it's not that you're not that freaky.
Okay.
You just don't do it that way.
Exactly.
There's a whole lot of
Okay,
avenues
there we
to
go.
freakery.
Yeah.
So now, back to the regularly scheduled program.
Uh-huh.
We are here to talk about manicured resilience. Manicured resilience, ladies and gentlemen. We got Miss Monique in the building. They call her Mo in the streets. If you done hated on her,
Oh my God.
you wasting your motherfucking time. Because she gonna keep rising. You got Mr. Jermaine Hall from the Jermaine Hall Show. Let's talk heavy, baby. Y'all know who I be. Y'all know who I am. Either you hated on me or you fucked with me in the streets, but you know I ain't never fucked you. Oh, that's one thing you could never say about me. I ain't never did you dirty. Not to my face. Not on camera. You can't come stand next to me and film it. I guarantee you, I ain't never cut you wrong or did you wrong. But you're going to talk about me anyway because you want to be in the good spaces and good graces of the Jermaine Hall. I understand it, baby. God moves in mysterious ways, but it's clear to me because he gave me the vision. We're going to move forward. Miss Monique, welcome, welcome, welcome to the platform.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here with me. Listen, this is a special night because, ladies, women go through things. Women go through things, and I know I joke a lot, I play a lot, but I'm telling you, I do feel for a lot of the trauma and a lot of the pain that y'all have to struggle through, fight through, and not talk about. I know I talk about men suffering in silence a lot, but we're going to get right to this thing because there's a lot to be said here this evening. Are you ready to talk to me, Miss Monique?
Yeah.
Come on, Miss Monique. We're going to talk or we're going to bullshit. You going to talk to me?
We're going to talk. We're going to talk.
We're going to talk. We're going to talk. We're going to talk. All right. So we call this show Manicured Resilience. You know what I'm saying? Before we get started, I have a question for you. What would you like your story to offer those that may be able to relate or be able to touch bases with you and connect to your story? What would you like that to offer them after talking about where you've been in this life that we travel, in this journey?
That's not like heavy.
No, it's. I said that my shit is called Let's Talk Heavy. So, ma'am, I don't know. Where did you think you was at? Where did you think you was at? Okay, that was gold.
Okay.
That was gold, though. And I'm going to clip that. I'm clipping that. That's going straight to the internet. I'm clipping that.
Oh my God.
Where you thought you was at? Where you thought you was at?
Okay.
What type of impact would you like to see following your story?
The impact that I would like to see, honestly, would be, it's really that I don't really have no words to that.
You ain't
right
got nothing
now.
for it right now?
Honestly, like not right now.
It's big.
It's big.
Okay.
Like,
but you do want to touch the masses and you do want
I do
to help.
Exactly. And
This
I
is
do
not-
want people to know that it's okay to continue living life after you've lost someone that meant the world to you.
So you do have words for it. You just gave it to me.
It
You
has
just
to.
needed
It
a
has
minute.
to muster.
You need it a minute. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So we got Miss Monique here. And I'm gonna tell y'all, it's gonna get deep, it's gonna get heavy, and we're gonna take our time. The one thing we ain't gonna do is rush those that are our guests to the family. Welcome to the family, by the way.
Thank you.
I forgot to say that it's a family thing. It's a forever thing with us. And we don't judge. All we do is join hands and elevate. That's our slogan. Only the family. You feel me? Stop licking your tongue out like the people, the men, and some of you
I don't know why. I keep
other
doing
ladies,
it. You're
they
so
taking it the wrong way.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't care about nobody but you. No. See? Now you can be loud. Now you can be loud. Okay. So we're gonna start from the beginning.
Okay.
Start from the beginning. This is the Monique story. I should have named it that. See how I'm fighting with titles?
Right.
I'm just fighting because I don't want to misrepresent you. And I also want this to manifest in a manner that everybody gets to see the light, not the darkness of it. Because in this darkness, there's a big triumph. You know what I'm saying? But we got to start with the problem and end up with the solution, right? I would like to start from the beginning because I don't want them to start in the middle and be like, how did we get here?
Mm-hmm.
Start me from the beginning with this story, Miss Monique.
Because really my beginning starts.
Okay, let me ask this question.
Okay.
Let me ask this question and make it easy. When would you say you had your first moment that you felt unprotected in this world? As a girl, woman, whatever. Unprotected. And I ain't talking about sex. I ain't talking about a condom. Yeah, I just want the dummies out there to understand that. Because there's some idiots that watch the internet.
I'm gonna honestly say.
Now, hold on. I got rules.
What?
No names.
Yeah.
Dates, times, and places.
Okay.
So we are unanimous with that. You know what I'm saying? So when do you feel like you felt unprotected the first time? What happened? Take me through that. Walk me through that.
The first time I felt unprotected would be I'm trying to think of the words without using, names and stuff like that.
But just say it. There was a time where
the feds used to kick in our house a lot. And like that as a little kid is traumatizing. And like you just see like your parents or whoever in the house getting hemmed up and you kids is screaming, yelling, and it's just chaotic.
So disarray from the laws coming through, right? That was the first time.
Yeah.
Moving towards you. What did that do to you? What came from that? Were you just like the type of kid that never got any sleep? Were you the type of kid that was always on alert?
I was always on alert, and I was so overprotective of my siblings. I did not play. Like, y'all know.
So you had younger siblings. Did you have older?
Yeah, I had one older too.
Okay. Two older?
One.
Or one? Yeah, the older sibling. Okay, cool. So now moving through those terms, we get to about, and when you're saying the laws was coming through, the laws kicking the doors in, things were happening with the adults. You're seeing that you're not a regular kid. I'm sure a lot of kids see it these days.
Yeah.
Have seen it. Doesn't make it all right.
Right.
But it does cause trouble, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Thinking about how uneasy you were and being overprotective of the younger siblings, because did you feel like you had to protect the older siblings as well? So just your siblings,
period. Yeah.
You was the one stepping out front saying, damn, I gotta watch out for all of my siblings, right?
Yep. Like that, that first starter syndrome.
That's something
it's real.
God put in you. Yeah, it's in you. It's not on.
So then, when I became a mother, it was like I was a natural. They were like, oh, they kind of expected it in a sense.
When did you become a mother first?
13.
Hold on. We gotta go back. Gotta go back. The laws is kicking in the doors. You are an adolescent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You become a mother at 13. Not unheard of, but very alarming.
Yeah.
Hurtful.
Mm-hmm.
In these times that you're okay, I'm gonna ask it this way. You're a young mother. You've had the child.
Mm-hmm.
Explain to me what you went through while this child is growing. Already born, who's taking care of this child? Because I know you don't know how to do it.
I actually
We
did.
turned 21 and don't know how to do
I
it.
actually did. Though.
Like feeding them.
Everything. I was his mama.
You bullshitting. Don't play. You was a mama at 13.
13.
Monique,
My
don't
mama
play.
had a baby like 5 months after that. And I was her mama too.
Damn.
But we all like switched. So it was my little sister and my mama. We all like really had like a real good rotation with the kids. Like
I got so many questions. You had a younger sister that had a child young too?
No, my mom had the baby.
Your mom had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Your younger sister would watch your mom's baby and your baby. You're saying all three of y'all rotated the babies. So
or I would be like somebody would be there.
So mama was young, you was young, baby sister was young, but it was a village.
It was a village for sure.
Gotcha.
My brother, he did help out.
I dare not speak ill of family I've never met.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go there with the dynamic of who mom was.
Yeah.
Because I would like to one day interview both of y'all and see the different perspectives. But here we're talking about Monique's perspective, right? Miss Monique, having a baby at 13 would mean that you were pregnant at 12.
No, actually, I was 13 the whole time, and then I had
the baby. Okay, so you were actually 13.
Mm-hmm. My whole time I was 13, I was pregnant. So then my birthday was 2 months after his.
Okay. You were molested.
Ultimately.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You were molested. People have heard me say it a million times. I was too. You know what I'm saying? But I had no baby. And that's not to laugh at you.
I know.
I'm not being insensitive. I'm saying you don't know that you were at the time. But you were uncomfortable mentally. Right? How do you fight through that trauma? How did you, if you can walk me through what you were going through mentally and emotionally in that time?
So I hid my pregnancy the whole time. Like nobody knew that I was pregnant. When
you were small?
Up until I had, like, I was literally, it's probably like a few weeks before I was going to have him. And my grandpa had just died. And so my mom wasn't like so mad that I didn't, tell her, but she just did what she could do, she did.
Don't whisper in here.
Oh, like she did what she could do. So it was like,
use that voice.
Yeah.
Use that voice.
It was just like, okay, so I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, my love for this baby, because I felt like somebody was going to really love me. And because my dad, he got locked up when I was 5. So it was like, somebody like loved me. Like I felt that, and I didn't want to get rid of that though. I know, but it was just like, I didn't know what to do. Like I really didn't know what to do. Like I went to school every day. Like nobody ever knew.
You didn't have morning sickness. These things I hear about the pregnancy.
He was so good to me.
It was a
That was like
smooth
the
pregnancy.
smoothest pregnancy ever.
No passing out. Just
I used to pass out. That was it.
you talking about that was it? Like that's normal. Mo, listen to what you're telling me. All right, we laugh. We laughing.
No.
I don't know how we laughing through this shit.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I'm focused.
Okay.
Okay.
You're passing out at different places or at home? Are you at school? What are you?
It's been a couple instances that I was at school.
And they said, what? Like, how are you still hiding it? You passing out. What was said?
I just felt like nobody cared enough. Like,
no, I'm saying, when you passed out of school, what happened?
They just like, I didn't go to the nurse.
There was a protocol at my school when I was coming up.
No, I just went to the nurse.
You pass out your ass. There's a whole report written. Things have to be sought out. Hey, he passed out. We don't know why. Mama taking me to the hospital. Things of that nature. I'm asking you, what happened when you passed out of school?
I went to the nurse office. I went home.
Then what?
Go to
You
sleep.
went to the nurse office. Did mama have to come get you? So when mama came and got you,
I went home.
that's it. And go back to school the next day. No conversation with mama. Barely?
Barely.
Okay. All right. So there's a disconnect there. Got it. Moving forward, when we're talking about you hiding the pregnancy, you had it, grandpa died?
Mm-hmm. He died like probably a few weeks before I had him.
A few weeks before. That was pain for you?
Oh, I was hurt.
Talk to me about that.
He was my great grandpa, but like I said, we didn't. Like my dad was locked. Like I said, my dad was locked up, but like I had my uncle and my grandpa, and we was over there every day. Like we did everything with him, and then it was like when he passed away, it was like my mom got so sad. Like grief really took over her, so it became even more like, oh my god, like I felt like I lost two people. Yeah.
So mom's grief distanced her even further from you.
Yeah.
And you also were some. It's crazy you feel that way because I have a similar story, but I won't overshadow your story with mine. But it's hurtful to know that in your youth you expect them to show up for you, but you don't know what they're actually going through.
Exactly.
Feeling, right? For me, I would like to know, this is not for the people. I personally just want to know this. Where did you go to comfort yourself? Whether it was a thought or a person or a teddy bear or a thing, where did you take yourself to feel safe?
Levi.
Who?
My son.
Your son? Okay. What did that do? You buried yourself in your son to forget what was going on around you.
Yeah.
And this is the
because
age,
I already knew everybody was already looking at me like, you know.
This is the age of 13 still.
Mm-hmm.
13.
Mm-hmm.
13. In burying yourself in Levi, did you find that comfort for a long period of time, or was that a temporary fix and you had to find something else to distract you?
I wouldn't say that it was a temporary fix, but it did help to have another Atlas, you know. So.
Okay. Levi is this child that was born. You were 13. obviously you didn't agree to getting pregnant
Right.
and those things. Um, Now you're taking care of this baby, burying yourself in this baby, trying to hide all this pain, trying to hide all this hurt. Uh, let's go to relationships in school. Tell me about that.
People always hated on me. Like,
Why everybody say everybody hate on
so
you?
serious. Like, people hated me for, like, for one, who the baby was by, and then two, I'm like,
Wait,
I
wait, wait,
can't.
wait, wait. Go back. Let's stay right there. How could they? How old are you when you're talking about the baby is by? Because naturally,
14.
he out of order. He out of order. We know this an older nigga that was wrong as fuck. We passed that. What I'm saying is, how are middle schoolers?
Because I was in a school, though, it was like 8th grade through 12th.
Okay, okay.
And then when, like I said, I had a lot of haters, so I was fighting a lot, and I ended up getting kicked out, and I had to go to
Okay. Right.
school, but had to go to a different high school. So it was
I
like,
got you. Don't worry about it.
okay, but yeah.
So you had to go to a new high school. So people was hating on you because of who the nigga was?
And just off the fact that I had a baby. Like, I promise it don't make no sense.
Like jealousy?
But like, because
it makes sense.
Because their
it was
guy
misguided. It was misguided.
wanted, like, because their dude still like fucked with me, you know? Like, I was still cool as fuck. Like,
this dude was popular amongst the ladies.
Mhm.
You're saying that.
Mhm.
So those women didn't like you because you had the baby.
Right.
Got it.
You pregnant with this young ass bitch. It was always that.
Which is weird because they should be saying, you going to jail.
But I fought for it not to happen because I wanted him to be a part of my child's life, and he never. I mean, I should have known, but like at that time, like I just.
So you advocated for, let's call it what it is, predator. He's wrong. It's a predator. You fought for a predator. And then even after you fought for him, still never there. Right? What did that do to your mental?
Mm-hmm.
Where did that take you?
It made me not care about
dudes.
Yeah.
Interesting that you say that. There's a trend and a fad. This is my personal opinion. I don't know how these are not facts.
Mm-hmm.
My personal opinion is it's a fad for women to be gay now. As soon as they get their heart broke, they're trying to eat some coochie or get their coochie ate right by another woman. Did you take that route?
I've never partaken in that.
Welcome to the good life.
Yeah.
So you said you had a strong distaste for men, but it didn't take you to that.
No, and then it took me to a place where I would just be fucking you. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you. Like, I know why you here. I know what you want from me. So I'm going to give it to you and just go about your day. And then they end up falling in love with me and like really wanting to be something with me. And I'm like, I ain't shit.
Okay. Let's go back a little bit. Why were you giving it to him? What were you getting from it?
It was a sense of power. Because I felt like I know I was young, but I felt like I was good at what, you know.
You're saying all these men can't be feeling this way if I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
Right? So you were exercising your control over these men versus them thinking I'm getting something,
Yeah,
taking something.
Yeah.
You're like, no. I can make you feel like this, so this is my power.
Exactly.
Misguided attention.
Yeah.
So giving it to him made you feel like you were getting your power back.
Yeah, but I was very selective about it though. Like,
I'm not questioning the number.
Right.
I'm not questioning that. Has nothing to do with this conversation.
Right.
What I'm more in tune with is where it took you. Right. less about how many it took you to get you there. It could have been one. You see what I'm saying?
But like it ultimately made me insecure.
Naturally.
Yeah.
That's next. So I want to stay right there though. This is a slow walk.
Mhm.
In thinking that you were in control and had the power, uh, did that change home life for you? Were you able to hold your head up, school, home life, walk around?
Mhm.
Because now you know.
And
what,
I prided
what
myself
age are
in
we
that.
talking about? What age are we
Um,
talking about still right now?
like high school.
High school?
Mhm.
Okay. So when in high school, you prided yourself in,
Because I really
if
didn't
I
start.
let you,
Yeah, exactly.
you gonna love me.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you got the ones that you knew you was gonna get, right? Same thing guys do. We like, shit, if I can get that, I'm up. And that's what you did. And then you gave them what they wanted, but you were still disconnected emotionally.
Yeah.
At such an early age, you check out. All right. So now you're checking out, they're checking in naturally. These guys are telling you they love you, don't even know what love means because we know what that age do. Puppy love is never real. Um, in that phase of doing that, and this son of yours is growing up, how old are you and the child when you graduate?
I want to say he was like 5.
Mhm.
Yeah.
5 years old. Son is vibrant. What are your plans? What do you remember wanting to do?
I always wanted to move out of town.
You wanted to get the fuck away.
I
from
want to
your
get.
Let's go. We
I
gotta go
wanted to
see the
get the
world.
fuck away. Like I
What-
just wanted us to get away. Like, and I always like prided myself on how good of a mother I was to him at a young age. So it was like, I'm gonna make sure that you got everything, the good education, all of that. Like I'm just about to go hard. And so yeah, I would start going to school. So it was like, all right, finna get this bag. Like,
You start going to college?
Mhm.
Okay. So you went to college. Your whole theme was, I gotta make sure my baby's straight.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So natural motherly things. You said you've been doing this since you were 13. So you up there now. At this time, are you in a relationship? Are you seeing somebody?
Yes, I was seeing somebody. Yeah, we have been together for like 5 years.
Damn, so that's 9th to 12th grade.
No,
Or 8th?
no, like we had started seeing each other like I was in 11th grade.
Wait, okay, so
and it lasted till like 4 or 5 years.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
Okay, so with this guy, what are you going through in this relationship? Him knowing you got a kid, how are y'all interacting?
Well, because we was friends first, like it came naturally. Like that was already his, like little homie in a sense, but took him under his wing and really adopted him. So that was like never an issue. It was me. I was the problem because I was still having that.
Oh, you had a lot to carry.
I had a lot. I had, and
you had a lot to carry that you couldn't explain.
Yeah, and so he was older than me too. So.
Oh, you like older guys?
Yeah.
Where do you think they came
from? Daddy issues or something. Oh no.
You think that you were molested? You had a direction. You know what I'm saying? Most women like older guys for 2 reasons. Either they were misguided or they view it as, what do you think women view a stable man as? We don't get stable till we older. We be bullshitting when we young.
That is fact.
Yeah. So a 29-year-old get with another 29-year-old man, it's rare that he's ready. It's rare. Right or wrong. Not that we all ain't shit in the heart and mind.
Yeah, just like financially.
Ready. We just ain't ready for that foundation to be laid. So by the time we 40 or something and she 35 or 30 or just turned 29, that 40-year-old look amazing because he ready. You see what I'm saying? So I don't always down it when men are dating a younger woman because we're visual creatures. We like damn, she fine. You know, and she like, ooh, this shit together. Two different views, right? She wants stability and security.
Yeah.
He want a beautiful motherfucker. And some women age like milk. You only got a week. You know what I'm saying?
Where show me the real you.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Take that goddamn makeup off. What am I waking up to? Homie. I don't know if we can be lovers and friends.
Oh,
However, we're going to get back to the thing because I be bullshitting, I be playing. You have encountered a guy that is accepting of you and this child. Y'all have a long-standing friendship, so that's easy. Why didn't you stay with this man?
I did.
Or young man?
I did. Oh, you mean?
Why didn't that last? The guy that accepted you when you graduated. You said you went to college. You still a dude that know you. You took your son under his wing.
Well, can I get to the point where I went to prom with my ex and it messed the whole relationship up, and then like we still stayed together, but it was so toxic, and then we ended up having a baby.
Go the fuck back. All right, man, we here now. This is the Jermaine Hall Show. And shit just got real. All right.
No.
Look. Nah, hold up. So take me through how you went to taking the ex to the prom, but you supposed to be in a relationship with such and such. How did that come about?
I don't know.
Let me just guess. Was it love with the ex?
Yeah.
But you was dealing with somebody else?
Yeah.
We all been there. This love thing that you have for him, why couldn't you just stay there? What was
because he ended up dating someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And it really messed me up because I didn't feel like that was my equal.
Mm.
But like, you know, it just...
Well, his taste doesn't speak to your equal.
Right.
Right? So that's cool. He started dating somebody else.
Right.
And even in dating somebody else, you decided to still open the door for him to take you to prom while you were in a relationship. But now let me ask the specific question.
Mm-hmm.
Were you actually in a relationship or just talking to the new dude?
No, we were in a relationship.
Y'all was full on. Even while you was at prom, y'all still full on.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy liked you. I ain't even play like that. Ain't nobody play with me like that. He really liked you. Oh, I see that closed mouth. I see that closed mouth. He loved your dirty draws. If you and y'all went to the same, all y'all went to the same school.
Mm.
I don't give a damn what school I went to. Here's what I know about Jermaine. You going to prom with who? Please enjoy. Cause baby, I got something over here to make you miss me.
But I did, and then he did that, and I did. And so that's where it became toxic because I should have just left the show on. But then I went and have.
When you say it became toxic, how to spell that out for me? Because that could mean a million things.
It became physical.
Oh, the abuse came. What'd you do about the abuse? Was it one time? Multiple times? On both ends or just his end?
I would defend myself, but I never.
Still on both ends. Like, y'all was hitting each other. Y'all was hitting each other.
Yeah.
And you still was coming back. What made you go back after the first time? You was just like, did he do the apology thing?
And then
and you
something tragic happened to him.
Okay.
And so I felt like I needed to be there, and it would be wrong for me to leave him at that time.
Knowing you went to prom with somebody else.
Yeah.
Is this way after high school?
Not way after, probably the same year
Okay.
that I graduated.
Same year.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all still trying to figure out who y'all are as people.
Yeah.
And you're still trying to navigate how does relationships work.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's where we're at. So now, where is your son at this time?
With me all the time.
Mm. During the
Or-
abuse?
Or if sometimes.
I'm saying during this.
Sometimes.
He's seeing this abuse.
Or hearing it.
Or hearing it.
But a lot of times he would stay at my mom's house. He liked to stay over there. I didn't think that was.
Okay. So now we've got you in a position of disconnecting from men emotionally, still trying to find something that just feels good.
Yeah.
Am I wrong in saying that?
Mm.
You're trying to find something that feels good. And also you've got a child that's looking to be loved by his mother,
Mm-hmm.
and mom, sister, and you are taking turns
Mm-hmm.
loving.
Mm-hmm.
But we also got men pulling for your attention. Two different men saying, well, young men saying, I love you. I'm pretty sure both of them was with the I love you shit, getting what they want out of you. You're agreeing to it because at the moment it feels good. After, maybe not so much. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Just stop me when I'm wrong. I feel like I know because I feel like I've been down this road.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Okay. Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
We get past prom, we get past struggling between two guys. You pick who?
I picked the one I didn't go to prom.
You picked the guy you was not in love with so much. Toxic. Mr. Toxic. What Mary J. Blige say? Bad boys ain't no good. Good boys ain't no fun. You remember that song?
Yeah, that's one of my songs.
Yeah, it's the wrong get along so good. Even though it hurts so bad. Yeah. So you pick this guy, and is this wholeheartedly or reluctantly? Are you doing this because it's convenient?
I wouldn't say it was convenient because I really did love him.
Right.
But it was like,
so you
I didn't want to be.
Did you love two men at one time? I did a whole show on it. I said people really do fall in love with two people at one time.
It was so hard. Like that, I don't know. It was like that changed me for real. Like really having to like make this decision.
But are you grateful that you were put in such a struggle? Looking at back then and then coming up to today, are you saying, damn, I'm so glad I got put in that so early.
Yeah, for sure.
That I can make an easier decision today to not put myself in that predicament.
Yes. And know when to leave.
Oh, that's big. Knowing when to leave so hard.
Not no more.
I'm saying for the ones that ain't seen it.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Or the ones that don't have the discipline to do it. So we're going to go back. Now you're with him. You're with him. You get pregnant. Second time. Where does the drama begin?
So, before I even had got pregnant, I found out that he was having a baby on the way. Because we split up for a little while.
Okay, that's normal.
And then he came back and he had this baby. He was telling me like, you don't gotta be with me. You don't have to do this. And I'm like, no, I want to like just being delusional.
What age are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20 at this time. Okay.
Yeah, like 19, 20. Yeah.
19 and 20, going in that time.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah.
He had a baby on the way.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even pregnant yet. How do you end up getting pregnant knowing he got one on the way? What is the thought process?
It wasn't really like, no, I don't know. Like, I was just going through so many things. Like, I'm like, you've been with me all this time and we hadn't had a baby. But it was never on no. It was. I told you it was delusional.
You wanted a baby?
It was delusional.
No,
No, I didn't really want a baby, but it was just the fact. Like,
Okay.
Once
No, I got.
yeah, I didn't want the look. I
didn't want the baby.
Yeah,
Possession of the man.
Yes, and then I'm like, man, I gotta share you with another bitch. Like, damn. So it wasn't that like I intentionally got pregnant, but we was.
No, you definitely intentionally got pregnant.
I wouldn't say that.
No, I would. You know what planned pregnancy is? Raw dogging. That's planned pregnancy every time. I don't give a fuck how many women say they on the pill, the shot, all that shit. If I take the condom off, it's a chance she could get pregnant. That's planned pregnancy. So no matter you don't get to not say you didn't plan on a baby if you didn't take the precaution to not have it.
Yeah.
Right? So moving past that, you're pregnant. What is Levi? What are we? Tell me about the situation with your son.
He was still with me because we had a place. And
who had a place?
We did.
Who is we?
Me and
him.
Because we had the place.
Oh,
we we had the place. Like, so when we separated, we were still
Y'all were living together even when he had the baby on the way.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay, so you left that out.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
Now that's a dope entity, but y'all got a place.
This is our second place, by the way.
Second place. Y'all been sticking it out. I see that. You went to college. You did all that those things.
Had a cool little job.
Cool job. I like it. Why is this not going to be a family?
Because it was just so much distrust still. The toxic. Like, it was just so much of that still just harboring in him. Like, he could not let it go.
What? Let what go?
Just,
the prom?
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you.
And like, it just was
I'm
like,
gonna ask you the age-old question. Did you hunch on this other dude prom night?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever?
No. Something happened, but like it was.
You know, I see the lie. The cap is all over you. You know why. I will. I get it out of there. I get it out of there.
No, like
you can tell me. I get that out of there. You can tell me. Did you fuck the nigga? You fucked the nigga, right?
I guess you gotta say that.
You fucked the nigga.
I didn't. It was.
I'm gonna get this part out of there.
A quick like.
I ain't gonna fuck.
It wasn't like he like put it in. I was like, no, you shouldn't be doing this.
One of those things.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get that all out.
Okay.
Baby, I wouldn't do you like that. I wouldn't do you that. And here's to show that I promise I'm gonna get that out there. Because you know I don't smoke. This show, I'm gonna get all this shit on out there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna take care of you anyway because I care about you. I want you to be great in this life. But I was asking you personally, did you fuck the nigga? Because no nigga holds on to nothing if they don't feel it. Because y'all.
But the dude told him that we had an amazing night.
He's supposed to because he wanted you. He was fighting for you.
He was.
But here's the thing. When I fight for a woman, I ain't telling the nigga shit. I'm playing my cards wrong. But that's how I know y'all was young. Because he didn't know how to move. He should have been appealing to you, not the nigga. The nigga gonna take what you say and just chastise the woman. You see what I'm saying? But that was his game, to make y'all argue and you come back. So for me, both of them played it wrong. I'd have been the smooth nigga. Baby, I'm barbecuing today if you want to pull up. That's all I got to say about it. And when you pull up, I know I got that man. Baby, I cooked a little something if you hungry.
Nah, they wasn't on that. We was young as hell.
I'm just saying. I always been that old soul nigga that women can smoke blunts with. I used to smoke a lot of weed. So I had a weed laid out. They can come chill. No, I ain't trying to fuck.
Yeah.
If we gonna fuck, we will.
Right.
I ain't rushing to it. You know what I'm saying?
That one always win the race.
Well,
You would think.
no, because they say nice guys finish last. And I always say I finished the right time. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you rushed it. Now she was up the fuck out of there faster than you can get to start enjoying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She did shit for me she'll never do for you. That's why. Because you was rushing. So for me,
quick to get the cat.
Not too quick to get the cat. They get to the cat, but they ain't talked to you long enough to know how to treat it. They don't know your body, but I done spent a lot of time on the phone listening. You done told me so much about what you enjoy. So I could put a plan together now and lay this shit out.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time you get there, you like, I don't never want to leave. You see what I'm saying? The nigga that's rushing, he don't know shit about you. So he get in there, he biting you, and you like, nigga.
I don't even like that shit.
See what I'm saying? He lick
You
your
want to
ear.
take a shower together? I don't want to do that.
I like
shit.
my ear getting licked, but she might be the woman that say, I hate ears. You see what I'm saying? I want my toes sucked. He the nigga that don't suck toes. See what I'm saying? So you ain't talk to her enough to even know, but the nigga rushing. He wouldn't know that. But the nigga listening and chilling, they're like, shit, when she get here, I'm gonna have all that shit. Like, she said she like shrimp.
That's shrimp for them.
I'm gonna have that on deck. Weed. Oh yeah. We're gonna have it in a bowl when she get here. Just roll up. I don't know how to roll, but you do.
You did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my point. Now we can get back to where we was at. I'm gonna bring it back to oh, this guy is absolutely toxic. Absolutely know for a fact you was in love with the last dude, but y'all still sticking it out. He got a baby on the way. You are possessive. Get pregnant, right? While you're pregnant, is this guy showing you signs of I will be there for you, or are y'all still going through toxic mode while pregnant? And then we got to talk about Levi.
It was more of a. He was possessive too, so it was like, I'm gonna have my baby. Like, I'm gonna be having her. Like, you're not gonna have her. Type. Yeah, that's basically what that is. Like, even kind of now, it's like that's my like, chill. That's our daughter.
Even
like,
today?
Like, yeah, like sometimes, like if things don't go a certain way, and I hate to say that, but it's a reality, and it could be on both ends. But that I don't never hold no kid hostage. Take your kid, but don't try to take my kid. Like,
it's a mutual.
Yeah, like let it be a mutual respect. We co-parenting, so you need to fall in line. So that's where
That's where that started.
Yeah, that's where that started.
And you're saying it's been that way since.
Yeah,
okay. I understand.
Because it was like I didn't want to deal with it no more, so I just cut it off completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you cut that off.
Mm-hmm.
You're done with that. Tell me your son's story.
So his story as far as him passing.
Whole story. Tell me.
I mean, like from the start, he was like a great kid. Like he was the best kid that I could ever pray for. Like I couldn't exactly like he was funny. He could dance. Like he was smart. He didn't play about his GGs, TTs, his mama. He didn't play. So he like really brought our family together at a time when just everything felt like it was falling apart. And so, yeah, it was like at a time everything was falling apart. I was just like, okay, this little boy really has, changed us. We all are coming together, helping each other out. Then my little sister came along, the baby. Because he the older nephew, and she was like the auntie, so she's always like, I'm your auntie, you can't tell me what to do. And he's like, I'm older than you, so it was like that kind of dynamic. But they literally were kind of raised as twins. We called them the two babies, so it was always them two together. That's just kind of how the dynamic was. And like Levi, he really was a star, and he ended up drowning while he was on vacation with my dad. And he spent 2 days on life support, but ultimately he didn't have any brain activity, so I had to take him off and make a decision.
How old was he?
He was 7.
7 years old, and you were
21. I had just turned 21.
Happened to make a decision like that.
Mm-hmm. And they asked me did I want to donate his organs. That's why they wanted me to take him off of support, because he had no brain activity.
Fuck what America thinks.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
21. You ain't even broke into life yet, for real. You got to make a decision to take your son off of life support. Are you in a serious relationship at this time?
I had literally moved to Texas so that I could break up with him easier. I moved out there with the baby so that I could, transition. Like moving to Texas was my, my goal, my plan to really make something and do something for myself and like not feel like, be in survival mode, because that's what it ended up being. Like it started getting to the point where like we really fighting every day. Like I'm talking about throwing hands, you like messing up cars, like property of mine. It's just like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Like I have a daughter too. My son had already been through enough. Like he don't deserve this.
So you and him are at war.
Mm-hmm.
And you find out your son is passing away.
Yeah.
And still y'all are at
war. No. He ended up like, he was like trying to be there for me, but I kept pushing him away because I was like, no, I don't want you to be there for me. It's too late. Yeah. Yeah. So like, and now I'm dealing with this. Like, I just lost the only boy I cared about in you in my face. Like, so it turned me really mean. And I did like unleash a lot of that on him. But his cousin had passed away, like that had lived with us and stuff.
That's why you said he went as well.
Yeah.
So that's when you went back?
No, like I was like kind of like trying to be there for him, but he was mean to me. So I was like, I don't gotta deal with this. Like I'm getting over you anyway. And so then a month later, that's when Levi passed away.
At this point, you're having to deal with the passing of a child. You've got a new baby, your daughter. Where do you go from there?
I just started dating this guy.
You just started dating the guy?
Literally a month before Levi passed away.
Okay.
And I had just started dating him. Like it wasn't nothing serious, at first.
Just a new acquaintance.
Yeah, just a new, like just something to get my mind off of.
Did it feel good?
Yeah, it did. And like I was really like, oh, like I like you here. Like, you take me somewhere else that I like. And so then Levi passes away, and like I can't understand, like that's heavy. Like I just met you, and like
Man, everybody can't deal with it.
exactly, but it's like he stayed,
But he distanced himself.
but he distanced himself. Like he stayed there because he didn't want to seem like an asshole. But you could tell, like,
oh yeah, the distance.
Yeah,
I can feel the distance in a text message,
Mhm.
so I know, I can feel the distance in somebody in person. Being one thing one week and then next week I can't find it. You know what I'm saying? Respectful is one thing.
I was just going through my grief so much, like I didn't really like. I was blinded. Like I'm like, no, I need you to be here. So I held on to it like way longer than I should have. Ended up having a baby out of that too. Like 3 years.
Okay, so y'all talked for 3 years.
Yeah, we were like
all the way locked in.
We was living together. Like,
God damn, you gonna move in?
You moved in with me.
This nigga, goddamn, you keep moving niggas in. Hold on, because you leaving out. All right.
But like,
hold on. Because I heard you say something and I need to clarify. Miss Mo.
What?
His family member passed away.
Mm-hmm.
You were living with this new nigga already?
Mm.
It just became that.
It became that down the line.
Okay. But you were dealing with this new dude. It was a good feeling. New. And it became, you said 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all moved in together. You thinking it's going to be something, but he started distancing himself because he realized he didn't have the mental capacity to handle what you had going on. Fair. Moving past him.
Right.
You have a child that's passed. You have a child on this earth. And also, y'all break up, but he knows you have one on the way before he left.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do to you?
It's just adding more grief. Yeah.
I don't think that was a real laugh from you.
Right.
I don't think that was funny to you at all.
No.
Would you have liked to see him stay?
Yeah, because I felt like it was like, he had a bond with my kid and all the things, you just like, well, why am I not married to? Why am I not, I guess, like good enough for you to be here? And like I said, it made me insecure.
To what degree? What did you think you were less than over? Because what I'm hearing is these guys fighting to be with you. They literally fighting to be with you. That's all I've heard. And I get it, but they're leaving.
Right.
And for me, I feel like we're leaving out the point that you never discovered who you were.
Yeah.
So it was hard for them to figure out who you were. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not giving them excuses because I don't know the terrible shit they may have put you through. Because I know a relationship is two ways.
Yeah.
People can take a sound bite and be like, oh, he ain't shit. Not knowing this girl been in hell for 7 years. You know what I'm saying?
I personally feel like I don't be healed. I think I'm too laid back.
You gotta stop this shit.
I'm too.
At some point, Mo. At some point.
I've been staying what's on my mind, but
Mo, at some point, you gotta stop this shit. Mo, at some point, you gotta stop this shit. You have to understand.
What?
That you are not an easy way. You gotta stop this shit. So then don't say, I don't feel like I was a problem.
I didn't never say that.
Yes, you did.
I don't feel like I was that bad.
That bad as in
Like I was very like laid back, but when things arise, I would
You're
speak my
saying you
mind.
was always provoked. That's what you feel like? Because that's cap. And we both know that's cap and gown, big old baseball cap. Uh Capture, uh Callan Kaepernick.
Okay, I'm gonna
All
say
caps.
at least 75% of the time I was provoked.
I ain't gonna argue with you. I wasn't there. But I still call cap. Because
You could call Cap, but I
the
didn't know.
reason I call cap is because a number of times in my lifetime where I tried to walk away from the problem and she wasn't finished with my
Yeah, that is.
You know why you agreeing? Because it's in your nature to say, I'm not fucking through talking. Now you become the problem. All you see is what you didn't like, not that you
Yeah.
became the problem. So I'm not saying you was trash as a woman or you wasn't good to people. What I'm saying is maybe you didn't observe it the way it actually happened because
And I know that. I learned that through therapy.
well, welcome therapy. Hey therapy. We're here to say she might have been the problem. That's not why we're here. So I'm gonna move forward. What got us here? What got us here is traumatic situations. Everybody has a story. Everybody has seen things. We can't measure pain. I'm never the guy that gets on camera and tries to measure the pain. I'm the guy that says, if it's pain, it hurt. Doesn't matter who's saying it hurt. It's the same level. Pain doesn't register in levels. It registers as pain, right? For you, what age did you get at where you were able to say, damn, I need help. I can't do this shit by myself. I need help.
26.
Okay. And at 26, what was that thing that made you look in the mirror? What happened to make you say, shit, this is overwhelming. I literally can't do this by myself.
If we're being honest.
Am I skipping too much?
No, I
Because
just
I feel like some more shit happened in between that you like, well,
no, not at all. We don't gotta go there.
we can if you want to, but we don't have to. I'm here for
we
what you
we
do.
we
We
rolling.
grew. Yeah, we grew.
Um, I don't know.
The baby came. Third baby.
She was
After the third baby. Talk to me about after the third baby.
After the third baby, I got to be a stay-at-home mom for a long time.
With a new dude?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
With her dad.
You bullshit. He came back.
we like I ended up moving out here to Tennessee. I was like, I'm not raising this baby by myself.
Fellas, y'all so weak. Y'all be letting them come back. Just taking them back and shit. Well, they done already did you wrong.
You him wrong.
That ain't shit. You hurt that man.
No.
I don't know. I'm just making up shit right now. Come on, Miss Stay-at-home mom, for a long time.
I was, and then I ended up going to esthetician school, like just trying to figure out who I am. And I'm like, took my mind off of things, and I felt like I was in my mind making my kids proud, even Levi. So it's like I just want his memory to live on. So it's like I always do everything with the thought of what if Levi, see me like this? What if? So I really do operate kind of like in that mind frame, but like I also think about my girls. Like I got 2 daughters. Like I don't want them out here like these females be out here. I refuse to even let them come up like that.
So glad you brought that up. When did your whole phase take place?
My whole phase.
Everybody had one. Okay, let me rephrase it because y'all new people. When was you outside? Oh, now you understand.
Don't do that. No.
I just gotta put it the way
that
you
word just be triggering.
you be outside.
I'm
When
not
was
gonna
you
lie.
outside?
I
When was you outside after all of this was stable enough? You was stay at home mom. You figured out this nigga ain't it. When did you come outside and how long did it last for you to be outside?
was 24.
And it lasted how many years? Still lasting. Gotcha. Moving on. Moving on.
No, because
Yeah,
it's not
I ain't here
still
to judge.
lasting.
I ain't here to
It's not
judge.
still lasting. I'm actually
Well, being outside is just mingling.
right.
So I don't
no,
want.
but I don't mingle anymore. Like I'm definitely taking.
Okay, got
So
you.
we're
Got
going.
you. I got you. So my point is that didn't work. You stay at home mom. Next move was I got to get my shit together, make my kids happy.
Yeah.
Moving forward, what do you want the women to take from your story? I went through all of this shit for what? What is it? You want them to stand up in it, talk about it, don't be silent about it, because I feel like you've been silent.
Yeah, and like I said, it does take a lot of work to even want to just be open and even be able to share your story on a platform such as yours. Um so I definitely say like living your truth. Like don't let what happened to you be your identity. Like that's just stuff that happened to you. That's not who you are. So people could say whatever they want to say about you. They can have whatever perspective they want, but you got to know who you are, and therefore everybody else will follow. So
Know who you are, ladies and gentlemen. I preached that way before she got here, and she is right on task with what we got going on. Know who you are. Can't nobody tell you who you are if you know what you're coming with. I ain't the table. I just turned that motherfucker.
exactly.
What do you bring to the table, Jermaine? Nothing. I'm turning it. I ain't bringing nothing to the table. I'm gonna turn it. We're gonna turn up in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you right on task. You right on brand. Um, I never end a show without a word of encouragement. The solution is she's still going. You're still fighting.
I'm still go.
You still have life to live and you believe in it, right?
Exactly.
Like,
I used to feel guilty for living like my life, knowing that my son didn't get to live his, but it took me a long time to realize like that happened for a purpose, and you could either walk in your purpose or you can take it for granted.
now you're speaking my language. Yeah.
So it's like we can't afford time.
No, time is the most expensive thing in the world.
Exactly.
People think it's money, but it really ain't. It's time.
Because you can get that back. You can't pay for that.
Hello. So if you had an encouraging word for the ladies and the dumbass niggas out here that still keep looking at your pretty skin,
No.
what would you say to the people this evening?
What I would say to the people this evening is just
as simple as you want, wherever you want to take it.
Walk in your purpose. Like things are gonna happen. You're gonna be tested. Like this has all been a test, and like don't get me wrong, I agree for my son every day. I think about him every day, but I cannot let that overpower me anymore. I was like this big, like really just so focused on what everybody was going to think and like, oh, she's living her life now, like she's having the best time of her life. But that's not what people were saying. Like right. Everybody's really happy for me, and I'm just over here being overcritical of myself because that's what I walked in through my whole life, like of having Levi's. Like, oh, everybody like that's the young teen mom, you know. Mm-hmm. She's this, she's that, and it's like, no, you're not. Like nobody said that. Like you just put that perspective on yourself.
Projecting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
And so that, like I said, I've been working through that and just And it'd be like, I'd be like, it's sad to say at this age, but
Not sad to say if it's real.
yeah, I just feel like, dang, why it take me so long?
First of all, you can't learn shit in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
The old folks used to tell me, "Oh, you know nothing about that. Just keep living."
Mm-hmm.
Well, what they were saying is time is experience. I don't think I've ever done anything in 30 seconds and learned the most.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It took time. Relationships took time to learn whether or not I'm supposed to be here or leave. We made the stupidest mistakes repetitively, though.
Yeah.
Repetitively.
Like, you go get the same test until you
say I'm supposed to be out here. Right? We just went through all of that. But it took time. So you can't sit back and say, damn, I've learned everything I'm supposed to.
I'm teachable.
Anybody that's 80 years old to tell me shit, I've learned it all. I can't sit next to you no more. Because as long as you live in there, something else to learn. So yeah, take your time. Everything matters. Every little minute matters. So Miss Mo came through here, gave us a word of encouragement, gave her story. It's deep. You cut me. I want to lead the people with something special this evening. I want to tell y'all can be anything y'all want to be in this world. You know what I'm saying? Age don't matter, time don't matter. Because if you hone in on your skill, you hone in on your dream, I'm telling you, I'm living mine. I might not have what y'all think is the top notch. Oh, he made it persona, but I'm telling you, I'm coming. And all that shit that you think I wasn't gonna never get, you'll probably never see it because I ain't gonna post it. But I'm telling you right now, I'm living my dream right now. Right now. Everything's happening. I couldn't even have Miss Monique in this spot if I wasn't living my dream. You see what I'm saying? She is a part of my dream. Is that not true?
No, it's true.
She's a part of my dream. And y'all will see that later. My point is, y'all can be what y'all want to be in this world if you just stay focused. Stop hating. Stay in your lane. Stop telling people what they can't do and focus on what you can do. Focus on who you can be in this world. Pray for somebody. Don't hate on somebody. You feel me? Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be right here with me on the Jermaine Hall Show, man. It's another one. Y'all be blessed. We out of here. Miss Monique!